right. I am super excited about this. Fix my titties. Get comfortable. Okay. I'm gonna wait for a few people to get in here, but I'm super excited about this because the synchronicities are synchronicizing. They're syncing. The syncs are syncing. Okay. I'm gonna wait patiently. Where's my other phone? Oh. All right. We got to get down to business. Hello, Marley. What's up, Laura? And Guava Berry Moon. That sounds like a really cool drink. It's spiritualistic in the house. Let's see. We have very, very, very fun reading today. Yay, I'm happy to hear that, Laura. What's up, Sweden? Good vibes only, period. Happy Tuesday. But we are, the sinks are sinking, y'all. The sinks are freaking sinking. So the ancestors have been coming to me, like just all of them, everything, everybody, because I notice the way that spirit speaks to me too, to know what season we're in is by sending specific people to me to get specific readings. Ancestral readings have been out of this world. Thank you, Laura. Ancestral readings have been through the motherfucking roof, okay? And the ancestors are like, we're not playing. And guess what, y'all? I happen to go to Target. If you didn't know, I keep children and things like that sometimes. And my little kitties, they were like, we want to go to Target. And I was like, now you're talking. Let's go. And y'all, we went to this Target and I found this deck, Black Tarot. And it says an Ancestral Awakening Guidebook. And all of that occurred before I even really read this. All I saw was Black Tarot and I was like, oh, I'm getting that. I didn't even read, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I did not read Ancestral Awakening Guidebook until I already decided the topic of this reading, which is Ancestral Activation is what I titled it. Ancestral Activation, it's time for you to. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope you are too. I hope you've been feeling the ancestral energy, y'all. Okay, let's get it. Let me take a look at the comment section. The sinks are sinking so hard. They are sinking so freaking hard. You never get the alerts until for my lives until today. When I tell you, y'all, I try not to complain because I'm grateful for everyone that comes to my channel, but I promise you, I know for a fact that YouTube is trying to hold your girl back. I don't know what I did for them to target me, but they did. Let me see. Yes, ancestors are on their ish right now, for real. We got Washington in the house. Commenting on everything BRE. No, but seriously, guys, like giving thumbs up and like commenting and stuff could really help my channel out right now. I'm telling you, I feel like, let me just tell y'all what I'm inferring. I feel like it's some haterations out there that are basically like, oh, let me report her video so that she can like stay down a little bit. I feel like that's what's going on. I don't know why people be hating on me, dog. And I'm not saying that from like an egotistical place. Like people just really like to hate on me. Like it's all love though. Like I don't even care. It is what it is. I love what I do. We got Minnesota. Oh, I know it's cold in Minnesota. Oh my gosh, I just know it. Okay. So now that I got that out of the way, Spirit's making it clear that I need to do a collective message first, and then we'll get into our 4 groups, and then we'll do a TAYlien message. So y'all buckle up. Buckle up. All right. Get your drinks, get your tea. It is my energy. It's like, but I don't get it though. It's like, just because I'm confident, you want to hate on me? That's weird. That's weird. I don't like that. I don't like that for them. I hope they open their eyes. Let me get my timestamps ready to go. I hate that for them. Honestly, I do. And I just really hope that one day they feel the way that I feel, because let me tell y'all, I wasn't born this way. I was going through it. I was not conventionally attractive growing up. I was overweight. I I had my dark season. So now that it's time for me to shine, everybody else just gonna have to shut the fuck up, respectfully. Yes, thank you guys. Please do give the video a thumbs up. We got North Dakota. I know it's cold there too. Texas has been 80 degrees for 2 days. That's crazy. It's colder here than it is in Texas right now. That's crazy. You just put your love goggles on. We just love them where they find themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't take it personally. I really don't, because I know me, you know? All right, so we have a collective message, 4 groups, and a TAYliens section. Can I start? Why do I feel like there's something missing? Why do I feel like there's something missing? They're telling me to pray. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna stop looking at the chat for a minute. All right. I'll praise the most holy and high God. Thank you so, so much for bringing us together. Thank you so, so much for bringing this collective here. I pray that you bring the high vibrational beings, the beings that need to be on a higher vibe, align us with the frequencies that we need. I'll praise the most holy and high. Thank you to Christ consciousness for activating us today. Thank you to the ancestors for activating us today. Because, and you know what? Another thing too, I want to mention this because it's been brought up that this is also heavily influenced by this past Mercury retrograde. I've been really quiet because everybody else doesn't seem to agree, but this was the easiest Mercury retrograde of my life. I don't know if I'm just adjusting to the vibes or what, but this was a breeze for me. Let me know about how you feel about this Mercury retrograde, but this was literally the easiest Mercury retrograde I've ever experienced since I've been spiritually aware of the planets and things of that nature. It was really more so about bringing me back to my roots, hence the topic that we are discussing, okay? So let's get into the collective message. I said that at 7:37. Look at that. Look at the syncs already syncing. 7:37. Okay, so Spirit is telling me that the bottom of the deck energy is guiding this reading today, which is reevaluate success with the eclipse in Capricorn, the number 34, new direction. New direction. This is giving this essence of seeing with new eyes, literally redefining success, realizing what is and is not important to you. And the way that this card just kind of fell facing down, I feel like this was an easy shift, like an easy way to be like, this is how I want to go about this. I kind of feel like this energy of anxieties dissipating because you're realizing that this is the path that you're going to take, and there's no point in being scared the whole time. Even if you are a little scared, it's about working through your fears. As we already know, that's the whole point of this life, is working through your fears. Despite whatever may be stirring within you, you use that energy to alchemize it into something useful for yourself. Okay, so reevaluate success, eclipse in Capricorn, 34, new direction. And Capricorn, we are literally in Capricorn season going into Aquarius season, if I'm not mistaken. What's today's date? Yeah, we're about to step into Aquarius season. So yes, 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 yes. And right up under that, Spirit wants me to show this eclipse in Sagittarius, number 33, growth, success after a setback. Look at that. You see how the cards keep falling. It's like Spirit's like, this stuff doesn't actually matter. Like there's something here where Spirit's like this is the energy that's going on, but you don't even need to know about the energy. You just need to flow with how you feel. There's this essence here of flowing with how you feel. It's something that you don't have to even think too much about. But success after a setback is what is next here. Okay. But we have 2 eclipse energies as the main thing here, talking about a new direction and growth. So this is definitely a redefining moment, a redefining chapter. For some people, this is them completely choosing a new path, or at least realigning their steps on the path that they're already on. Okay. So Let me read the Eclipse in Capricorn card, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Eclipse in Cappy. Okay, there we go. Is this Eclipse in Capricorn? Is the second to last page. I feel like that's significant. Second to last, like second to last or something like that. Don't think too deep about it. If it's meant to be, it'll come to you. Eclipse in Capricorn, number 34. I have to keep stressing that. Spirit is letting me know numbers are very important. Numbers are very, very, very important this season, okay? 34. Eclipse in Capricorn, new direction, reevaluate success. A turning point is being reached in your career or status. A fresh career incentive or a new chapter that affects your status is in the air. For example, your status may change from single to married or vice versa. You may rethink your general circumstances, or a clever change of direction or a retirement may appeal. You are about to experience new growth in your life. Where matters have appeared to be stuck, you will begin to see progress. Do not give up. There are new ventures and incentives on the horizon that you cannot see yet. In the process, you may question the nature of status, of success. Does having status mean you are successful in life? What does status represent to you? For some, it represents a highly responsible job. For others, it represents a loving family, spouse, or partner. You may begin to see status as being more aligned with love and relationships than with money and career. Your appreciation of success, in whatever terms it presents to you, is undergoing a change. You will find success in the way you measure stability and security. This may arise in your life via work, family, property, money, or career. A fresh phase will highlight who and what represents success to you. Authority figures such as employers may have a bearing on your circumstances. You may feel eclipsed by their authority or power. You may feel daunted by the demands society or culture puts on you. Rest assured, you will rise to the occasion and maximize your own potential, stretching your abilities as you learn and grow. If you have experienced a setback, that's a whole different card, the word setback. So y'all, minor setback for a major motherfucking comeback. I'm gonna go back to that statement. Okay, if you have experienced a setback, dust yourself down and adjust your expectations as you reevaluate success. It may be something very different as you move forward and establish a sense of belonging and security in life. All right, take me to church then, baby. Sorry, I have the sniffles. The weather changed. I'm telling y'all, it was extra chilly today, and I was wearing a little skirt and a little shirt with a little jacket, and it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our group selections. Group selections. Let's put that at 1313. I did a Take Me to Church reading. I need to do that again. Oh, I did do that. I love that. Okay, so getting into group selections, group number 1 is Moon in Cancer, the number 16, belonging, a sensitive, introspective phase. Are the kids yelling? They better not be. Y'all supposed to be going to bed. What y'all doing? No, I'm just kidding. They're old enough to like basically take care of themselves, but I'm just here to make sure nobody dies. Okay, anyways. Moon in Cancer, belonging, a sensitive, introspective period. No, phase. Introspective phase. New moon in Cancer. I'm sorry, not new moon. Moon in Cancer is first. Number 16. Then we have Moon in Aquarius, 23, free spirit. Your inner wild child awakens. Group number 3, Sun in Taurus. Number 2, practicalities, boost self-worth and finances. I'll try my best to hold up all the cards eventually, but let me just do them one at a time right now. And you can also check the thumbnail if you can see that. It's there as well. And then we have Sun in Virgo, group number 4, the number 6, Endeavor. You reap what you sow. So I want to point out too that we have 2 groups that are moon in, and then we have 2 groups that are sun in. So that's very relevant too, in regards to what aspect of you is being activated. It may be something in the background, meaning like your moon, or it could be like redefining who you are, like how you are defined in the world, meaning the sun. Um, take that as it resonates, okay? But here we have, again, moon in Cancer, moon in Aquarius, sun in Taurus, and oh God, these cards are big, and sun in Virgo. Oh, okay. Ugh. That's the best I can do, y'all. Moon in Cancer, moon in Aquarius, sun in Virgo, sun in, oh shit, no. Let me do that again. Moon in Cancer, moon in Aquarius, sun in Taurus, sun in Virgo. Starting from here, over there, to there, to there, to there. I hope that this was somewhat applicable for you to select. I know it's not the usual nice and clean appearance that I would like. You know what? I'm gonna flip the camera one more again. I'm gonna flip it so that you can see them all. This is like the longest group selection ever, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna be here a while. Get your snacks, get your tea, whatever you need. Okay, now let me do this. Can I flip this? Yeah, I can. Ah! They told me not to flip it, so I gotta do it like this. That's lame. That's fucking lame. Okay, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, and can you still hear me properly? Like the microphone isn't muffled and shiz. How are we? How's the sound? How we feeling? And of course, there is a TAYliens message at the very end, so stay tuned for that as well. As long as I know that our sound is good, we're gonna go ahead and move on in. Oh, God. Sound is good, okay. Okay. Okay, so we have group number 1, 1737. We already, damn, the syncs are already out of this world. 1737, we're starting off with group number 1, moon in Cancer. Group number 1, moon in Cancer. The number is 16, belonging, a sensitive, introspective phase. All right, so let's see, ancestral activation. It's time for you to, I'm also following the structure of one of these spreads because why not? It's already here for it. It's already here for you. There's something here in your life. If you select the group number 1, moon in Cancer, there's already a structure for you to follow, or someone's already done this in your lineage. Whatever it is that you are meant to activate, it's already been done in your lineage before, whether you are aware of this or not, but we will find out. Okay, we have card number 1. I'll tell you what every card is once I pull them. We have card number 2. No, I want one card at a time. I'm very animated these days, y'all, so I'm not apologizing. No, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. Okay, hold on. Y'all can't see my feet. You have to pay for that. You have to pay. Okay. I got up. Fine. Okay. I have on pants. Barely, but I do. Okay. All right. God, I did not want to get up. Yeah. Okay. Card number 3. Card number 3. Card number 3. Should I say what I'm seeing already? Okay, so yeah, Spirit's like, yes, please say what you're seeing already. So what I'm seeing here is actually, kind of a a metaphor for what I was just talking about, like how I didn't want to get up. Like literally, you start off with this imagery here where she's looking in the mirror, like she's not really doing anything. But then the very next card is like hella action. So what I'm seeing here is like this glance in the mirror where it's like, fluck it, it's time to move. Fluck it, I gotta go. See, and now, right now, I'm looking across the room and I see that there's a clock that I cannot see the time of. And I really want to see the time really bad. But also part of me knows that time doesn't matter. So there's something here about time for you as well. Like maybe you've been waiting on the right time and you're realizing there is no such thing as the right time. Oh, look at this. Okay. Okay. These cards are so beautiful, y'all. Again, this is the Black Tarot. Got them from Target. Target is that girl. I mean, we already knew that, but they're inclusive as well. Target is that girl. Let's just say that this reading is not for the impatient folks because we are really taking our time, and I'm actually very glad about it. Oh, and as I say that, Temperance is here, y'all. Everything is aligned. The synchronicities. This is not a reading for the impatient. This is not a season for the impatient to win, okay? If you want to win, you got to be patient. Card number 7, please. If you want to win, you got to be patient. I just can't get over how beautiful these cards are. Like, damn, I feel like the luckiest bitch alive because I found these cards today. There we go. There we go. I knew it. There's something about, ooh, it's always darkest before dawn. We literally go from the 10 of knives and everything before that is all dark. Like every card before that is dark. I'll show y'all. But then we have the Mother of Wands who initiates the sunlight, who brings in the joy, who brings in the light. Look at this, all these light colored cards all of a sudden. All right, let's see. Oh, beautiful. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all. I promise I'm gonna show you. Card number 9. Card number 9. And last but not least, card number 10. I've been wanting that tarot deck. Man, this is my first time using it. I highly recommend that. I love the way that they feel. Because I personally like thicker cards. That, like, I love the Modern Witch Tarot cards. Like, I love thicker cards. These are not as thick as the Modern Witch, but they're thick. Okay, and there we go. There we go. All right, here we are. Hold up. What are baskets? What are baskets if they're not coins? What are the baskets? Hold up, y'all. What are the baskets? You're not telling me what the baskets are, baby. Well, okay, obviously, Victasia, if you have knives, that's swords. And then, where's that? Sorry, y'all. Be patient with me. Where is it? Oh, so baskets. Hold up. We got coins and we got baskets. Hold up. I told y'all this is my first time using this. Be patient with me. Be patient. I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Baskets. What? Y'all, what? Y'all, this deck right here is it's a mind fuck, but in a good way. Baskets are what? I'm sorry. Baskets are cups. The reason why it's blowing my mind is because coins are shells. Usually a shell would represent cups. No, no, no. Let me stress that. We have wands, which are wands. We have baskets, which I thought were pentacles. No, baskets are cups. We have knives. Yeah, that makes sense. And coins are shells. So cups. Did you get that? That's gonna take a minute for me to get, but I got it. Okay, so baskets are cups. Okay, I got that. Thank you. Okay, so we have 10 cards here pulled, and I'm gonna go through and just read every single one to you. First, we have the Four of Cups, the Son of Wands, the 10 of Coins, the High Priestess. Yeah, cowrie shells, that does make more sense, but it's just like everybody does shells as cups. That's why I'm like, Temperance, the 10 of Swords, the Mother of Wands. This is so beautiful. One of my favorite cards in here. I haven't even seen them all, but that was immediately a favorite. The Strength card, the Daughter of Wands, and the Mother of Coins. Okay. All right. So this specialty tarot spread is how we're gonna go along with this. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. So you might be seeing a lot of fours if you selected this group, which makes a lot of sense because you are resonating with Cancerian energy, which is fourth house energy. Okay. Hey guys, you're not late. If you're here, you are here when you're meant to be here. This is a picker card, so I just assume where you come in is where you're meant to be. All right, so the way that this is set up is paternal and maternal bloodlines, their blessings, their challenges, what you're meant to develop, and how to maximize them, advice, additional advice, and how are you currently aligned. Okay, so let's get into it. Starting off with card number 1, we're talking about your paternal bloodline blessing. And you have the Four of Cups as the blessing. Y'all, I'm telling you, this reading is about to be slow. Spirit is telling me, like, take your time, because they want me to go to the actual book and pull up what it represents. Four of Baskets. So this being in the position of your paternal bloodline blessing is about reevaluation and contemplation. So honestly, your paternal blessing is to be able to maximize in a period of lack, to be able to think of more, to breed more creativity in a season of lack. Your paternal bloodline blessing is the Son of Wands. Hey, where'd you put him? Where'd you guys put them? Hold on, y'all. Oh, they put them all here. Okay. So your challenge, being the Son of Wands, is energy and passion. So the blessing is that you are very creative in a season of lack. You know how to make something out of nothing. But your challenge in the paternal ancestral line is maybe you don't know where to put your energy or when to put your energy. Remember, we talked about timing. Your timing could be a bit off. You could be a bit charged. You could be a bit too fast. You could be, you know, when there's a misfiring, when you're like revving a car or starting a car's engine, it's a misfire. Like it's not, I don't know a lot about cars, so why are you bringing me to a goddamn car analogy? But basically, when the timing is off, and it impacts the way that the car starts, which impacts the way that the car runs, which impacts the way that the car feels. Like it's like the wrong start can knock everything out of place. There's that kind of energy coming through here. But again, the blessing from the paternal side is that you know how to make something out of nothing, but it's just about knowing when and how. Okay. Maternal bloodline blessing is the 10 of coins. I hope y'all taking notes. Honestly, I feel like y'all should be writing this down. Generational wealth, financial security. Okay. So the blessing on the maternal side is some form of healthy connectedness, even if it's not physical abundance. Like maybe you don't feel like you're rich, it doesn't matter, but there's something on your maternal side that is plentiful, especially in comparison to your paternal bloodline. There's something that is rich and plentiful here. I know, for example, like in my maternal side, all of the women are very strong-minded, very strong-minded. Okay, it's a blessing. It can be a blessing in the guards, but it's a blessing. So think of it like that. When I say very strong-minded, you can't tell the women on my mother's side of the family what to do. You can't tell them who to be. Even if they're married, even if they're a daughter, you can't tell them who they are. All right. So now the high priestess is the maternal bloodline challenge. To me, that kind of comes through as a similar challenge to the paternal side, because this lets me know that timing can be off. Maybe you see something way ahead of time and you think it's time to take action towards that right now, but that's not necessarily the case. All right. So your paternal talent to develop temperance is timing. Okay. So time is of the essence. Now we're being brought back to the essence of time. What is time to be activated? Your ability to temper yourself. Let me see what their specific there we go. Contentment and balance. Contentment and balance is the paternal talent to develop. So you already know that you know how to make something from nothing, but you know that timing can be a bit off. Maybe you could be a bit impatient, or maybe you can start too soon. So the talent to develop on the father's side, the paternal side, is timing and being at peace with the current moment. There's something here about, again, yes, there is lack, but this is about learning to develop a sense of timing in that lack. Learning that just because you have the vision, you have the idea, doesn't mean that you have to immediately jump on it now. Maybe there are some plans that need to be made ahead of time. Okay. And then we have maternal talent to develop is the 10 of swords. So the maternal talent to develop, I already see here, has a lot to do with being open to new perspectives, being a little bit less strong-willed when it's time to. This is not saying that you have to submit to any and everyone, but knowing when to submit and how to submit is a talent to develop on the maternal aspect. How to maximize both talents, we have the Queen of Wands here. Let's see what the Queen of Wands talks about. Okay, passion and courage is representing how to maximize both talents. So there's this essence here too that says that it's time to try something new, and to know that lying within the yin energy of this talent on how to maximize it, you have to know your weaknesses, which would be jealousy, insecurity, maliciousness, or gluttony, While in your yang, your positive attributes are determination, fire, independence, and entrepreneurship. It's this sense of awareness that can help you hone in on these talents and develop these skills. Okay, so be aware of your weaknesses and your strengths. That's the only way to really develop yourself. That's a heavy one here, honestly, because with the 10 of Swords being at the center of this reading, that's a big one, is to know when to say when, is to know when to listen, to know when to be quiet, to know to just stop, to just know. The Strength card is immediate advice for your ancestors. So this right here is telling me that your immediate advice is to start getting in tune with spirit a little bit more. This would be prayer time, something about altars, and especially in the morning. So this is your main message. Get in tune in the morning. This is immediate advice from your ancestors, like right now, start right now. Okay. Additional advice from the ancestors. The Daughter of Wands. Let's see. How do you, how do you, how do you, how do you, you see right through me? How do you do that? Exploration, excitement. Practice conscious eating. Okay, so over time here, we have additional advice from your ancestors is to eat with purpose. Don't just eat because it's time to eat. Eat something that will nourish you specifically. Like start researching, oh, this is good for brain activity, this is good to eat at this time of day, this is good to eat at this, like there's something about conscious eating that's, again, not something that you need to do immediately, but at least start researching it, start looking into it, start taking it more seriously. And finally, how well are you currently aligned with your ancestral powers? So you have the Mother of Coins here. I think that's a very powerful way to end a reading here, as that being your current alignment with ancestral patterns. Let's see, how do they define the Mother of Coins? Generosity and opulence. So where you are giving, where you are charitable, where you are open, where you are honest, where you are treating yourself, where you are indulging is great, but where you overindulging, let's nip that in the bud. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so they say to align here. I think this is, but because this is your strength, you're already doing this, because it says do not spend for 1 week or a month. So this is really about your finances. There's something here that you are being applauded for by the ancestors that you are doing with your finances. Okay, so maybe you started saving something recently. Yeah, because you have the 4 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. I think you started saving up, or you started at least not overspending in certain areas. Again, overindulgence. I see that you are definitely getting in tune with that. You are reaping the fruits of your labor. You are recognizing your comfort zones. You are being resourceful, and you are being honest. Keep honing in on these qualities here. Okay, so overall, ancestors are calling you to activate all of this here. I know it was a lot to take in. This is going to be one of those readings where you got to take little notes. You got to step back. You got to come back. That's okay. That is okay. I got to readjust. I want to end this by reading your main card. Hopefully I can get through this a little bit quicker in the other groups. But, group number 1 is always like the one that you got to dibble and dab. Moon in Cancer. Moon in Cancer, the number is 16, belonging. A sensitive, introspective phase. This is a good time to consider the next phase in your life concerning family, property, or domestic circumstances. Consider your sense of belonging. Acceptance and understanding of your needs and requirements and of those of someone else will be necessary and beneficial moving forward. A parent, child, or property will require a fresh perspective on living arrangements moving further into the future. A building project, DIY, or home decorating can flourish. You may be ready to upgrade or to downsize, depending on your situation. Your domestic circumstances are likely to be led by emotional concerns just now. What do you really need in your home, and does it provide you with that? If not, ask how you can create more stability in your home life. A nesting process may be underway. Perhaps you would like to grow your family. Emotionally, a peak is being reached. If you are in sync with your emotions, this is a fulfilling time. Parenting and your relationship with your parents may prove particularly fulfilling. You may, at the very least, find yourself spending more time focusing on matters to do with parenting or parents. If your emotions are topsy turvy, consider balancing them with the help of an expert, such as a healthcare professional or through meditation. This card can signify deepening psychic and mystical experiences. Dreams may become more frequent or clear. You may even experience premonitory dreams or wish to deepen your understanding of the occult. The spiritually minded will reach deep realizations. This is your time to blossom and gain a deeper understanding of yourself, those you love, and your path in life. You may have strong intuitive and psychic abilities. This is an excellent time to step up to the next level with these abilities. And that, my friends, is the message for group number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we are going to move on to group number 2. Group number 2. Group number 2. If you're impatient, baby, this is not the reading for you. You, group number 2, have Moon in Aquarius, number 23. Free spirit, your inner wild child awakens. No, we are just getting started, babes. Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius. I guess we'll see. What's the vibe? Group number 2, your paternal bloodline blessing. The 10 of coins. Okay, so your paternal bloodline blessing. There's some sort of close-knit energy here. There's a genuine vibration within your paternal bloodline that is acting as a blessing. There's a chivalry is what is coming through here. Chivalry is coming through as a paternal bloodline blessing. I'm going to keep it going though. Keep it doing like how I was doing before. I guess I'll do it like one card at a time instead of pulling all the cards. Maybe that'll help us save time. We're going to be efficient. That's what's going on here. Efficiency for you. Because I just did group number 1, I took one approach, but it took a little bit too long. Now I'm learning how to pick up the pace. Okay. So that's a signal for you. So your paternal blessing is generational wealth, financial security, some sort of stable environment, or it's a stable energy that's really coming through here. Again, like chivalry, being there for people, being genuine, being open, being honest, being a family. I keep getting like being a family man. Like there's something like that coming through, even if you are watching this as a feminine energy. Okay. But there's something about your masculine energy that is very stable, very loyal, very secure. You don't have to question it. Generational wealth, old money, legacies, family traditions, and gatherings, plenty. That's what I was getting, like this essence of being together. Okay, so camaraderie is your paternal blessing and strength. Write letters to everyone who's ever been important to you, then send them or give them back to the earth. So just a sense of gratitude is your paternal blessing. Okay, that's the first thing that wants to come through here. Group number 2. Not group number 2. Well, I mean, yes, group number 2, but card number 2 is what I was trying to say. I'm hearing that the paternal challenge is keeping your head on straight before the card even comes out here. Let's see, what is it? We have the Hermit. Yeah, keeping your head on straight. So I'm seeing that a paternal challenge for you can be being too involved in the family, being too involved in everyone else and not on yourself. So the paternal challenge here is definitely giving yourself time to recharge. There's something here about giving yourself time to recharge. Let's get the maternal bloodline blessing. Maternal bloodline blessing. Maternal bloodline blessing. Maternal bloodline blessing. The Father of Wands. Okay, so you have your bloodline, your ancestry is very masculine, very warrior-like. Okay, there is an intense sense of loyalty, masculinity, protective energy that reverberates through your entire lineage on both sides. So a blessing on your maternal side with the Father of Wands is being a leader, and knowing how to guide other people. Also delegating, okay? Delegating. Let's see, what is the challenge? What is the maternal challenge? Maternal challenge for group number 2. Yeah, being a little know-it-all. Let me double check that though. Maternal challenge. The Daughter of Coins. Yeah, and the challenge is a femme energy. Let me see. What do they describe the Daughter of Coins as here? Diligent and thorough. The challenge can be paralyzing perfectionism, wasted effort, self-worth issues, blocking wealth and abundance, lack of planning. Energy, you're being called to take a cooking class. So softening, okay? Softening up. That's definitely something that's coming through here. Just soften up. All right. So both challenges are calling you inward to do something for yourself. Because again, I was picking up like you are very much like the leader, the do this, do as I say, da 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 da, and that puts you in this place to be like, okay, I have to always be in front. I have to always be in charge, but you always have to also take a break, but you don't seem to prioritize that. That's more of a priority now. Number 5, paternal talent to develop is the 5 of Baskets. Okay. So paternal talent to develop is overcoming addictions or overcoming self-pity or being addicted to self-pity and overcoming that. Maternal talent to develop, the 7 of Wands. Maternal talent to develop, learning how to lead from a soft space, from a soft place, knowing that you can be in charge from afar and without yelling. Not, it doesn't have to literally be yelling. It could just be like soft, just from a softer place, being in charge from a softer place. You see how this imagery here, she's using, it looks like air or wind to control the situation, but she is still zen in it. There's something more about energy work here. A talent for you to develop on your maternal side is energy work. Being able to let your energy speak for you, let the energy speak for you. Like, you know, those teachers in school there that they'll just sit there and look around the classroom. They don't say a single word. They don't do a single thing. And the class just knows, oh, we better shut the fuck up, you know? Okay, and then you have how to maximize both talents. The 6 of Coins. Okay, so just balancing, knowing when to give, knowing when to take. Hi, Odessa. Knowing when to give, knowing when to take, and also talking about that balance of knowing when to be in charge and knowing when to take charge of just being to yourself. Okay. Let's get immediate advice from the ancestors. 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 These cards are so beautiful. Immediate advice from the ancestors for my group number 2. Immediate advice for from the ancestors for group number 2. Temperance. Take your time. Like when I picked up on this energy, it's like they're calling you, immediate advice is to go from being in Wands energy to being in Pentacles energy. This is your immediate advice, is to basically calm the fuck down. And also flowing with the moon cycles can be really helpful for you. They want you to cook real bad. They want you to cook real bad. You have some sort of gift, talent when it comes to cooking. And maybe even sharing cooking. Like maybe become like the main cook in your household. They want you to cook real bad. Your ancestors want you to cook real bad. Like, I'm not playing. Ooh, this Chariot card is sexy. Additional advice from your ancestors is the Chariot. Let's see. What is the additional advice from the ancestors? This is advice to apply over time, not necessarily right here, right now, but to start right here, right now. Control and travel. Okay, so advice is to get out there more, do more. They said, are you doing you? Your advice from the ancestors over time is make sure you're doing you, baby. Buckle down and toil towards bringing your dreams to fruition. Basically, find a focus, commit to it in a grounded way. Focus on your solar plexus. Make a bucket list and celebrate the small wins. Take action. Conquest, control, success, determination, willpower, victory, investment in yourself, breakthrough, travel. Travel is a big one here. They want you to go places, go more places. So that's why this is saying that this doesn't have to be right now, but make plans to go more places, literally. All right. And your final card, how well are you currently aligned with your ancestral powers? How are you currently aligned? We have the Son of Coins. So this is basically your applaud, the Son of Coins. Your current applaud is the Son of Coins, which talks about your persistence and your manifestation. So you're already here. You're already stepping into it, okay? Your ambition, your solid goals, your groundedness, and values in education. So when I was talking about calming the fuck down, they're like, you already took one step towards that. So let's keep that up. They're like, let's keep that up. To align further, they're calling you to do Pilates or yoga. You want your body to be more limber is really what's coming through here. Be more limber. But it seems as though you could already be doing this well, but to help yourself develop further, do Pilates, yoga. Focus on ambition, your solid goals, being grounded, and valuing education, and being persistent. That is all that I have for group number 2, but I'm going to go ahead and read your final card, which is the Moon in Aquarius Free Spirit card. The number 23. Your inner wild child awakens. You see yourself or someone close as a free spirit. An innovative mindset will provide a feeling of strength, but may alienate you from the mainstream if you follow ideas that are excessively left field. Are your ideas creating a rift with those you love? If so, avoid feeling ostracized or alienated by integrating your sense of freedom and independence with your love of those close to you. If you need if your need for freedom or spontaneity tends to land you in hot water emotionally, this is the time to reevaluate what is more important, being a free spirit or being with those that you love. Choose your path carefully, as new opportunities will arise, especially in your personal life. Your emotions may be unpredictable, so take the time to get in touch with your true feelings. This is a card of astrology, technology, and interest in the esoteric. Activities in these areas will blossom and seem fulfilling in many ways. Combine your inventiveness and your ingenuity with practicalities, and you could see an inspirational phase or project through with tangible results. You are an aware and conscious member of your community, and your quirkiness can be an attractive element. However, it's vital to remain dependable while also being independent, or your sincerity may be brought into question. Trust in your connection with spirit. This will lead you towards fruitful and abundant activities. A period of unrest or upheaval will lead to a better circumstance. Go with new opportunities as they will broaden your mind and add to your learning curve. Learning is a big one for you, as long as they appeal to your curiosity and resonate on a deeper level. All right, y'all. That is all for group number 2. Group number 2. Somebody was just complaining about wanting longer readings. Here you go. We're about to enter the hour, and we are just getting to group number 3. Let's do 5633. Group number 3. Group number 3, Sun in Taurus. Sun in Taurus, group number 3. Practicalities, number 2. Boost self-worth and finances. Why do I feel like I scooted away from y'all? I definitely am farther than I was before. How did I do that? Okay. Okay, so there could be something that you need to get closer to, or someone that you need to get closer to for my group number 3s. Yeah, I just saw the 5 of Wands. The Strength card. Use your misunderstandings as ways to come closer, not alienate further. All right, let's get into group number 3, your paternal bloodline blessing. Paternal bloodline blessing for group number 3. Paternal bloodline blessing for group number 3. We have the 4 of Wands. Paternal bloodline blessing, 4 of Wands. Power in partnership is your paternal bloodline blessing. You have a great way of partnering up with other people and being the more masculine or dominant figure in the connection, no matter if you are a man or a woman or anything on the outskirts or in between. So your paternal bloodline challenges, we have the Devil card here. This can be anxiety, fear, worries, addiction. Ooh, okay. So this, that's kind of dark. Okay. For some, this could even breed itself as like very intense and jealous energy, like extremely intense, almost this it's an ancestral reading. So I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I'm picking up on some ancestors in your past may have resulted to some gruesome activities out of jealousy of their partner. And I'm talking like I'm just gonna move on. If you know, you know. Okay? Maternal bloodline blessings. The Father of Coins. Damn, that paternal side though, it keeps coming up. Some of y'all may already know one of your ancestors has committed offing someone, whether it be their partner or someone that the partner was involved with. Out of jealousy. And I don't know why, but that really wanted to come through. I'm sorry if that was a trigger. I did not expect that to come up. Damn. Okay. The maternal blessing. The father of coins. Receptivity on the maternal side. Receptivity and also stories like stories being passed down. Oh god, that father's side shit keeps, it's like haunting. It's really haunting. Like, it's scary. But it's the awareness of it that the maternal blessing is. Because when you know better, you do better. So there's this essence here of, on the maternal side, it's really good that stories are passed down and they're maintained. This is giving like folklores, folk tales, things of that nature. Maternal bloodline challenges. Maternal bloodline challenges. Maternal bloodline challenges. Maternal bloodline challenges. That father side thing keeps coming through. Maternal bloodline challenges. All right, angels, ancestors, guides. I don't want to be put onto that. Take me out of that energy. Thank you. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. Maternal bloodline challenges. We have the 5 of Cups here. Okay, so the challenge is in the knowledge of the information. The challenge is when you know better, you do better. So when the opportunity presents itself and you don't make the right choice, you are very hyper aware of that. It's like this essence of wanting to go this way, but you know that you need to go that way. But this way looks more fun, but you know you need to go that way. That's the challenge. The challenge itself is more so like being so far beyond that it's like, man, I want to have some fun, but you know that you're not supposed to, like, not that you're not supposed to have fun, but like, you just know what you're supposed to do, but sometimes what you're supposed to do doesn't align with what you want to do. I'll say that. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for getting that energy away from me. Thank you. Thank you. Keep it away. Keep it away, baby. Number 5. Paternal talent to develop. Paternal talent to develop. The Queen of Wands reverse. Paternal talent to develop. Paternal talent to develop. I'm hearing to be sworn in. To be sworn. I heard to be sworn in secrecy is the paternal talent to develop. To not have to be recognized right then and there, to not have to be recognized all the time. There's something about not needing to be in the spotlight all the time. This is a talent to develop. Instant gratification is not your friend here. Because I'm also picking up to this paternal figure was always jumping to conclusions. The one who did something really dark it was because they didn't wait for a truth. It's like they jumped the gun, and what they thought was true wasn't even true. And so basically the thing that they did wasn't even necessary. Like, it was never necessary to begin with. But they instantly regretted it because they didn't take their time to develop the truth, to see the truth, to work through it. It's like they just saw red. So the paternal talent to develop is patience and ignoring this need for instant gratification. If someone asks, in my notes, group number 2 started at 4130. Okay. 6, maternal talent to develop. Maternal talent to develop is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. So maternal talent to develop is knowing that you don't have to be those that came before you. Just because you know a lot about whatever it is that you know about doesn't mean that you have to do what it is that you know about. Like, let's say that you had successful car salesmen in your family. That doesn't mean that you have to go and sell cars. You just know that you have good genes when it comes to selling things. So take that knowledge and apply it elsewhere, wherever your passions are. So the talent to develop is to recognize the fundamental of the storylines, but realizing that you can put your own subject line there. You can put your own main idea. You don't have to sell cars. Maybe you want to sell houses. Maybe you want to sell hair. Maybe you want to sell clothes. Okay. Next, how to maximize both talents is the 3 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 3 of Cups. Working with other people, celebrating with other people, finding like-minded individuals that want similar things, that share common goals. How to maximize both talents as well is you definitely work well with feminine energies. Like, your close-knit circle should be extremely soft and extremely feminine individuals. Okay, at least that's where you would thrive. As I say that, look at her in her pink dress. Okay, so this is immediate advice from your ancestors. Immediate advice from your ancestors is the Hierophant. So let me look at that. Immediate advice from the ancestors is the Hierophant. Immediate advice from the ancestors. Immediate advice. Immediate advice. Belief traditions. Okay, so finding pillars to stand on. Discipline. Okay. Discernment when engaging with institutions and systems. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't throw everything away, but get back to the bare bones and start from there. What else? Working on the throat chakra. You could benefit from conformity of some sort. Spiritual wisdom, religion, authority, convention, strict lifestyle commitment, rituals, conservatism, immortality, marriage, shared knowledge. How can you help yourself to align with this? Listen or read a book. And the affirmation for this: I am open to receiving direction and wisdom from the guides, teachers, and elders in my community. So you could definitely benefit from studying Ascended Masters or religions. This is a way that you can maximize both talents. I'm sorry. Yes, you can maximize talents, but that's not what that was. It was immediate advice from the ancestors. It's more of, this is what we're trying to tell you, whether you want to hear it or not. You know how the ancestors are like, we don't care if you want to hear it. You need to do this now. Okay. And then we have additional advice from your ancestors. The 9 of coins. Oh, I thought that was the 9 of coins, but no, that's the 9 of cups. But the message still stands. 9 of cups sitting in maternal talent to develop. Yeah, a sense of self. Yeah, it was the same thing. 9 of coins represents additional advice from your ancestors. Let's look into it. Nine of coins. Why do they want to hide? The coins do not want to be found. Thank you. 9 of coins. It's that individualism. There's something here about individualism that you really need to tap into, is what the ancestors are calling. Okay. Self-sufficiency and luxury. Okay. So knowing that you are deserving of those things, of being self-sufficient and existing in a luxurious lifestyle, you need to know that this is what you are allowed to be in. Okay. Align with this by enhancing your space. Create an environment that feels rich in the ways that matter to you. So, independence and luxury, combine the two, and that's where you will find your greatest strength, okay, over time. Prosperity and comfort, and having the time and state of mind to enjoy it. Having resources on hand to make further gains. Prosperity as a result of hard work. Okay. So maybe for some of you, you're like, oh, but they say that I need to be having a soft life. But if you want, like, if you know that you want to work your ass off or something, you don't have to conform to a soft life. You can conform to working hard if that's what you so desire. Okay. And that's what the ancestors want you to know. And how well are you currently aligned with your ancestral powers? How well are you currently aligned with your ancestral patterns? How well are you currently aligned with your ancestral powers, not patterns? How well are you currently aligned? How well are you currently aligned? How well are you currently aligned? How well are you currently aligned with ancestral powers? How well are you currently aligned? We have the 4 of Swords. How well are you currently aligned? How well are you currently aligned? 1 second, y'all. We're almost there. How well are you currently aligned? 4 of Swords. Because you finally started resting. You finally started resetting your space. You may have gotten rid of a lot of things. You may have started relaxing and reading a book more often. Let's see. Yeah, you started listening to your body when you're tired. You started stepping away when you felt frustrated or annoyed or misunderstood. You've found ways to recenter, you've found sanctuary, and you have found quiet preparation. To further align, ask yourself what your immediate priority is and set aside everything else. When the immediate tasks are handled, take a break and then begin the next priority. So, pacing yourself. You've been doing a great job pacing yourself. So, let's read. Couldn't fucking reach it. Okay, so let's read this final card. Boost self-worth and finances, Sun in Taurus, practicalities. The number 2. Let's read that. And then you will be on your way, baby. Sun in Taurus. Oh, you're going to realize something. You're going to realize how you're making something really difficult, because I just realized that these cards are numbered and they're literally in the order of which they're numbered, but I did not recognize that. I thought they were just random numbers that they threw on there. So you're going to realize something that's going to make your life easier. Sun in Taurus, practicalities, boost self-worth and finances. It's time to put your great ideas into practice, and to do so, you must invest in yourself a little more. Believe in your abilities and boost self-esteem through positive self-talk. Your projects succeed when you're truly invested in them. Your achievements will mean so much more to you if they are a fulfillment of a dream. So, while it is time to put your ideas into action, it's also important to choose your endeavors wisely. Plant fresh ideas in their most nurturing environment. Ensure the peg fits the hole, and if it doesn't, avoid wasting your efforts. Be gracious and accept when your ideas are simply not in sync with prevailing trends. A hands-on approach to life will appeal. Get your feet on the ground and be more practical about everyday life. An earthy and realistic attitude to life's new ventures will help you succeed with your projects. A new relationship may feel sensual and passionate. This is a time to enjoy and revel in earthly delights, but equally to maintain a balanced stance towards your needs and the needs of others. Be aware of your circumstances around you. Avoid being distracted from your big picture aims by your earthly needs, such as money, worries, and everyday concerns. This is also the money card, and depending on your surrounding cards, can indicate a lucrative time. It's important you maintain a healthy relationship with spirit by seeing money as a form of energy, not as a platform for power or as a means to gain self-esteem. Seek power internally in the shape of your own strength, wisdom, and compassion. A fresh idea incubated at this time should flourish as long as it's tended to and nourished. And that's all that I have for my group number 3s. Group number 4. Group number 4. And then, of course, we do still have a TAYlien message. Oh, they're making me do math. Is it 1 hour? Okay, so 60. That's 1:16:35. Okay. All right, so group number 4 that resonates with the Sun in Virgo, the number 6, Endeavor. What you reap, you will sow. What you reap, you will sow. Let's get into your paternal bloodline blessing. The 4 of Swords. So your paternal bloodline blessing is ease, like a relaxed, cool essence to you. You don't sweat too much. You don't stress too much. No matter the circumstance, you don't stress too much. What is the paternal bloodline challenge? Something about a helicopter like being over us right now is relevant to your challenge. What is the paternal bloodline challenge? Paternal bloodline challenge. The Devil card comes out again. This one seems a little lighter than the other. Because the last group was pretty deep with the challenge. I'm seeing here that the paternal bloodline challenge here is more so like, because you are so chill, you may have looked for, the paternal side may have looked for ease at the expense of others, like thievery or money laundering, like things like that. Okay, like not like we went and somebody, but we might have knocked a couple of kneecaps. That's not funny. Okay, anyways, maternal bloodline blessings. Maternal bloodline blessings. Maternal bloodline blessings. I think that your paternal bloodline has done some funny acts for the cash. You might have done some crazy, like unbelievable things for money or for ease. Okay. So maternal bloodline blessings, the Ace of Swords, knowing self-worth. Okay, so you have swords in both strengths. So your mind is your biggest strength here, for sure. Your mind is definitely your biggest strength on both sides. Maternal bloodline challenges. Maternal bloodline challenges, please. The 3 of Wands. That's interesting. Okay, so your maternal and paternal are pretty equal in the sense that on the maternal side, they may have resulted to manipulation or rubbing elbows with the right people, even if they didn't like them, just because it would ease their life. Okay, that's something that's coming through here. Is knowing that just because someone may make your life easier doesn't mean that they're good for you. Just because they make one aspect of your life easy doesn't mean that you should succumb to that. Okay. Paternal talent to develop. Paternal talent to develop. Paternal talent to develop. And if it wasn't you that was trying to use people to get ahead, like the maternal side, it was other people using your maternal side to get ahead. And you might have recognized this. This might have been recognized, but you liked the attention. Yeah, the Six of Wands. The need for attention can be kind of your worst enemy. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. So paternal talent to develop. Paternal talent to develop. The Ace of Baskets. The Ace of Cups. The energy to develop. It's giving, you know how sometimes a father with their son, the relationship can be kind of like punch in the arm, like, yeah, bro. The talent to develop is a softer connection. Someone who's open and willing to give a hug, open and willing to cry with their son, open and willing to cry with their father, or just masculine energies in general. Open and willing to cry like, man, I don't want to work that hard. I want to spend more time doing this, you know? Basically, the talent to develop is more so based in taking a softer approach. I want to look at that to see what other things that they may come up with. The Ace of Baskets. Ace of Baskets. Talent to develop. Ace of Baskets. Spoil yourself as you would a loved one. Spiritual beginning or awakening, new relationships, compassion, search within the soul for one's true purpose or desire, compassion and intimacy. Yeah, like just being able to cry with people. Like that's a talent to develop, is being able to cry with people. And then we have maternal talent to develop, the World. Maternal talent to develop is being in the world but not of it. But I'm going to look into that card a little bit deeper as well. Not being afraid to be loved, not being afraid of the attention, but also not letting the attention get to your head. I feel like that was a challenge. Like it was like letting the attention get to your head, even when you know it may not have been the best thing for you. Okay, so results and reveling. So like, yeah, you're doing a great job, you're doing fabulous, and everyone could be telling you this and everyone could be telling you that, but don't forget the steps that it took you to get there. So there's like this energy here of a talent to develop is groundedness, humility in a sense. What else? A way you can align with this is through exercise and practice grounding yourself. Integration, sense of belonging, travel, accomplishment, completion, achievement, wholeness. Yeah, like knowing that you worked hard for whatever it is that you have, but not letting it get to your head. There's a big emphasis on not letting it get to your head, and that's the talent to develop. Like achieving all of these huge things, but remembering where you started, or remembering where you came from, or remembering that it would not be possible without a higher power. And knowing that you have the ability to heal the world, help the masses, but not without a higher power. There's just this essence here of remembering where you came from so that you don't let it get to your head. All right. Next. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Like, don't forget that you wouldn't be able to do this without God, without your ancestors, without this, without that. How to maximize both talents. How to maximize both talents. How to maximize both. She even has on peacock feathers. A silent confidence. How to maximize both talents. The Daughter of Wands. How to maximize both talents. How to maximize both talents. The Daughter of Wands. How to maximize both talents. Talk to me. How to maximize both talents. Exploration and excitement. Adventure, passion. Reluctance to settle down. Changes happening quickly. So saying yes to change more often. Changing your hair, changing your location, changing your job, changing your shirt, changing your bra, changing your pants, whatever. Practice conscious eating is another one too. How to maximize both talents. Conscious eating, conscious awareness. All right, so immediate advice from the ancestors. Let's get immediate advice from the ancestors. 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 The Lovers. More peacock. Oh, those are butterflies with peacock patterns. And the Three of Swords came out with it. So immediate advice from the ancestors with the Lovers here. Forgiveness. That's immediate. That's an immediate one. Immediately forgive. Unity. Love. Opening your heart chakra. Being passionate, being harmonious, being in love, being in relationships, being in rhythm with soulmates, kindred spirits, perfect unions, desire, shared values, unity, opportunity, mutual attraction, healing of the heart. And the best way to align with this is to practice shadow work and inner work. Speak for yourself, not for your partner. Affirmation for this: I attract relationships and connections with individuals that are in alignment with my higher self. So immediate advice is to remember that maternal energy. Don't keep them around just because they can help you grow into something. Keep them around because they can help you grow, period. Period. If they're not good for your growth, get them out. Get them out. Okay, additional advice from the ancestors. This is advice over time. The Tower. Not being afraid to change. Slowly but surely, but like it's kind of it's a double whammy. Like there's people that you need to get out of your life, and you can't be afraid of that. You can't be afraid of kicking people out of your life. How well are you currently aligned with your ancestral power? The Three of Coins. Your creativity, in whatever way that you create is already a way that you are aligned with that energy. The Three of Coins. How well are you aligned with your ancestral powers? Yeah, collaboration, implementation, having an idea, acting on it, not being afraid to share those ideas with people. You do have a great interdependence with people. You have a great system when it comes to working with other people, but you need to know when to say when, or like what distance you have to keep certain individuals. Improvement in social standing, exceeding expectations, goal orientation. This is where you've been doing a great job. How you can further align with this is host a scavenger hunt or do an escape room. Okay. So that is all that I have for you. We're going to read your final card and then move on to my TAYlien message. Sun in Virgo, the number 6, endeavor. You reap what you sow. Sun in Virgo, endeavor, you reap what you sow. This is a card of endeavor, well-being, duty, fulfillment, and devotion. Ultimately, it's about satisfaction. Your sense of fulfillment in your work and increased vitality are the keys to your success. Your hard work will not go unrewarded. Your daily schedule is the focus because your work, health, and general well-being set the scene for your deeper fulfillment in life. It's vital that you are happy with what you do every day. You reap what you sow. A careful and diligent approach will help you find ways to improve your life. Do you work to live or live to work? When you view your work as your most productive activity, you will naturally wish to appreciate a successful outcome. Arrange activities so that you love what you do and desire a deeper sense of fulfillment. The idea of being of service to someone and of being treated with respect in the workplace and in your everyday life will appeal. You will understand that being helpful and cooperative is rewarding, and you should begin to see that you are treated with similar courtesies. Focus on a healthy approach to your energy levels. How can you boost these? When you radiate vitality, you will naturally be more productive and find more ways to enjoy life. Infuse your daily activities with your true interests and passions and what truly motivates you at the core. When you do, your work will no longer be arduous. It will be an expression of your love of life, bringing great satisfaction and success. And when you are aware that you have fulfilled your purpose and attained a sense of accomplishment in doing so, you will feel happy. And that is all that I have for my group number 4s. The TAYliens message is about to be a whole left field. They gave me the message as I was just reading that last part. TAYliens. Spirit wants to hype you up, really. Spirit wants to hype up the TAYliens. That's the final message, okay? 60 minutes, but we're at 91:52. That's going into an hour and 32 minutes, I think, if I know math. All right, so TAYliens, your message is completely left field. Spirit wants to hype you up. They want to talk about how, like, I heard your sex appeal, your attraction, and hyping you up here. Okay, so that's what wants to be discussed here. This is relevant in some way, shape, or form to the message that you received from this reading today. All right. I think it has a lot to do with just confidence as a whole, but let's see. We want to talk about sex appeal for some reason. And the card that we got for my TAYliens is Moon in Scorpio, which makes sense for sex appeal, Moon in Scorpio. Transformation, the number 20. I think that Spirit, the ancestors, they really want you to recognize the transformation that you've undergone so that you can stop looking at yourself from old eyes and see yourself clearly. A change in your emotional life. All right, talk to me about my TAYliens. Talk to me about my TAYliens, the sex appeal, the hype. What is it? What is it about my TAYliens? What do we need to know? What do you want us to know? We have the 5 of Wands. You may have had unhealthy relationships with food before. We have the High Priestess. But you flowed with life. Spirit's calling you to trust your intuitive nature. Spirit's bringing me to, child, I'm about to get comfortable as hell. Anyways, my anklet just got caught on something. Oh Lord, we'll talk about it later. Y'all would do this right now. That's interesting though, because my moldavite just fell off. I think that that's a sign. But I'm not going to look too deep into it right now. That's a sign. There's something like a charm or an amulet. There's something, if you're depending on something that you think like makes you sexy, or you think that you're laying the same way right now. If you're depending on something that you think is like making you better, take it off right now. I'm dead ass. Like, respectfully take it off. And then you'll realize that the superpower is not in the crystal. It's not in the ring. It's not in the amulet. It's not on you. It's in you. Okay? But this was reminding me of dietary switches. Because me personally, since you are a Taylien, you probably had a similar experience. But as I talked about at the beginning of this reading, I think I mentioned it, that I was overweight at a certain point in my life. I mean, technically, according to doctors, I still am, but I don't give a fuck. But the reason I'm saying that is because I had like this is before I even cared about intuition, before I even knew, there was this little voice in my head that kept telling me to go vegan. And then I kid y'all not, I had a college roommate that was vegan. So it was just like natural for me to try going vegan. And then I went vegan for like 4 or 5 years. Right now I'm like vegan-ish because of my lifestyle change. But I'm trusting my high priestess energy to help me heal and develop my challenge that I had with food. I had a sweet tooth. I still got a sweet tooth. I got a sweet tooth out of this world. But because I was vegan for so long, I literally stopped eating ice cream for a long period of time, because I don't know why I'm trying to tell you all this. Basically, I have a coconut allergy. It's not deathly, but basically it would give me like bumps and things. So most vegan ice cream had coconut in it, so I just had to let it go, even though I tried, y'all. But sometimes I would notice that breathing would become harder, my bumps would get a little bit bigger, and I was like, huh, let me not do this. But I said all that to say this: that means I had to develop the discipline to tell myself, hey, look, sis, you just gonna have to let the ice cream go. And for a while, the desire for it went away. So there's this essence here of like following your intuition, trusting your intuition to lead you, to guide you as you need to be. Because even now, before I was terrified to step away from vegan life, like now I'm vegan-ish, because now I'm getting back into like rigorous exercises, and I know that I could remain vegan, but it would require me to eat like 24/7. So basically, I started incorporating seafood more often. I had chicken recently. I don't really see the appeal. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. But honestly, vegan substitutes did the same thing for me. But basically, you're really being called to trust your intuitive guidance, to flow you into whatever you're meant to be in life, whether it's about diet or not, it doesn't matter. But that was something that I was called to talk about. So someone needed to know that. All right, so talk to me about my TAYliens. We have the King of Cups. Interesting. We're talking about food. Look what he's reaching for. So, I don't know what you said. I don't speak Spanish, but something about your heart. Did you say that I have your heart with heart? I don't know. Yeah, I got a bad sweet tooth too. Honestly, I still do. Still do. Okay, Father of Cups. And you see he's reaching for vegetables. Literally, we go from this family here eating all this shit to the high priestess realizing, my cycles are changing. I want to change up. I want to flow. Bada bing, bada boom. All these vegetables for you. And you're also being called to recognize how your shift, whatever it was, whether it was diet, whether it was whatever it was, whatever the shift was, you're being called to recognize how it's changed your mentality, how it's changed your energy. You've become calmer. Life seems a lot more bright, less grim. The Two of Wands. Life looks a lot more promising. It's not even life looks more promising. It's your perspective opening up here. So reflect on your life and see, where did you make a huge change? Like how I said that little voice in my head kept saying, go vegan. And I was like, girl, what the fuck? No one around me had ever been vegan before, but all of a sudden my little brain was telling me, go vegan. And then I come across a vegan roommate. So think back to a point in your life when something like that happened. And think about who you were before that turning point and now. Spirit's like, yo, you don't, Renee, what are you saying to me? I don't know what you're saying. I think you said that you love me mucho, something like that. But you're really being called to pause and reflect and just thank yourself, because you've come so far and there's nothing but open roads ahead of you. All right. We have the Mother of Knives, the Queen of Swords. Yeah. You've taken charge in your life. You've started thinking for yourself. It's just, honestly, your ancestors are proud. They're like, we're talking about all of this because this is how you've broke. Oh, she loves somebody named Tony with all of her heart. Thank you for that. Um, okay, so it's talking about how this is how you broke ancestral patterns, ancestral chains that had your people enslaved by what you ate or by what you watched or by what you read or by what you believed in. Traditions. You followed an intuitive thought and it led you to a whole different path. And y'all, when I tell you, actually, like, I even have people in my family like being vegan for a little while now, or trying vegan foods. And it's like just that one little step into the vegan world has changed the way that we see the world, has changed the way that we realize, like, damn, maybe what they say is normal is not necessarily normal. So pat yourself on the back for having the courage to do something different. Honestly, I'm in a space where I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, but I think that when it comes to dietary changes and needs, I think that it should be seasonal. Maybe in certain seasons you don't need to be vegan, but in other seasons it would be very beneficial for you to be vegan, you know? That's just a theory of mine though. My nose is itchy. It's interesting, I talked about breaking the chain and my Moldavite fell off, and we're sitting over here talking about like ancestral chains being broken. Like, Moldavite represents like extreme change in your life. I got this Moldavite, was it 2 years ago on my birthday? I think I documented the experience on my other channel, Good Gal Gamba Do. I gotta go back and check that out. But I only put this on sometimes. But the fact that it just broke off of my ankle, that's spirit telling me that I broke the chains. Like, now I'm on my own path. I'm done with the ancestral patterns. It's over now. Now I'm on my own path. We have the Son of Baskets. That is the Knight of Cups. Love you too. The Knight of Cups. This looks like the turning point here. And as I say that, oh my gosh, the Emperor. The Emperor, as I'm saying, this is the turning point. The Son of Baskets, which again is the Knight of Cups. Now that you are on your own path, you're about to lock in with your truth. People that are true to you, jobs that are true to you, locations in the world that are true to you, clothing items that are true to you, finances that are true to you, plants that are true to you, food that is true to you, the things that are actually true to you, you're about to lock in. If we locked in, ain't no switching up, you know? Let's see. All right. We have the Three of Coins. Yeah. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. You are finding the gang. Okay. And again, the gang is not just people. It's your hobbies, your habits, your activities, your favorite things to do, your least favorite things to do, your favorite music, your least favorite music. It's like, this is you knowing yourself. Okay. What else for my TAYliens? We have the Tower. Okay, so once you lock in and you feel like you've recognized your truths, and the thing is like, when I say recognize your truths, it's like, once you know yourself internally, things that are presented outside of you, you automatically know if it's for you or not. So once you lock in with that aspect of yourself, there is going to be something that you create from your truest essence. And it's going to create this breakthrough for you, this Tower energy. It's going to change your life. Like, literally, like, you're like 3 steps away from a life-changing event. Because Spirit keeps telling me right now that you're at the Knight of Cups energy, meaning that you are about to lock in with the things that are true to you. And then that's going to cause you to collaborate or do something that is true to you. Somebody just said write songs. So you're about to like write your breakthrough song. You get what I'm saying? Like you're about to write that shit. You're about to write your defining book. Okay? Let's see. 2 more cards. One at a time though. 2 more cards, but one at a time. No. I think that is so amazing how that Moldavite broke off from my anklet, y'all. I think that is amazing. See, look, the death card. As I talked about the tower, and now we have the death card. Like, I don't sugarcoat. I don't, what is it? Like, I don't exaggerate. I'm telling you, you are about to lock in with everything that is meant to be attracted into your life, which is about to have you to create, manifest, start that job, whatever, that thing that's going to literally cause a breakthrough in your life and change your life forever and create that generational wealth or tradition or pattern that you have been working towards this whole time. Now, of course, in everybody's life, this could be you, maybe let's say that you lock in this year, then you create the thing next year, and then the year after that is a breakthrough, and the year after that is the generational change. So there's no timing on this, but just know that you locking in. And last but not least, we have the Knight of Swords. And once you lock in and that change happens, there's no stopping you. There's no stopping you. And we have the Ace of Coins. Here it is. Ain't this what y'all been waiting for? Ain't this what y'all been waiting for? Did I put that card behind me? Did? Okay. Let's read that. And then we're going to close out. I've been on here for a very long time. Me love you long time. 20. Card number 20, Moon in Scorpio. Transformation, a change in your emotional life. This could be a breakthrough relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. Can be, but it doesn't have to be. But that's what you got to lock in with. You got to lock in with somebody or something that's there for ill. For ill. Why am I talking like this? Anyways. Okay. Oh, I cracked myself the fuck up, honestly. Anyways. Moon in Scorpio, number 20, transformation, a change in your emotional life. You're welcome, Laura. Laura, you've been in here the whole time. Is that Laura from the beginning? I mean, you probably left a couple times, but dang, Laura, what's good? A transformation in your life is underway as a circumstance asks that you adjust emotionally to it. This can relate to a passionate, intense, or karmic relationship. Someone close to you may be in the process of transformation themselves, and this may manifest as moodiness, temper tantrums, or unsettled circumstances. You may enter a fresh emotional domain that appears mysterious, and you may feel lost as a result. Trust that your instincts will guide you. If you feel your intuition is unreliable, it's vital that you hone in to a calm mind and be confident the universe will support your good intentions. Meditation, yoga, psychic, intuitive development, and mediumship will all have value and relevance now. This card can relate to a relationship that draws on all of your emotional reserves because it is so intense. You may be consumed with a passion that borders on obsession. Be wary of losing your way due to strong feelings and emotions. And while a strong connection with someone, business or personal, may be a positive and uplifting one, this card can also represent the potential for a destructive pattern in a relationship or within you yourself. If this is the case, mistrust and misguided guilt can lead you into depths of despair. Base decisions about the future on rational choices that are guided by your intuition, hopes, and higher self. Where you fear you may be led astray by strong emotions and passions, soothe your fears with a rational and calm approach. Decisions based on fear and anxiety will only lead you to further stray. Project a positive outcome and follow the thread to a light at the end of the tunnel. Progress is possible as you gain deep insight into yourself and others. that is all. Dang, as I finished, my sleep thing turned on, telling me to go night night. I don't want to go night night. What the fuck? No, just kidding. This is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, TAYliens. I had a great time. We comfortable as hell, dog. Look at us. Look at us chilling. We vibing. We cooling. What's up? We chilling. We vibing. We cooling. What's up? We chilling. We vibing. We cooling. What's up? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and check out here. I'm checking out at 11:11 on the clock. I don't know why when I'm on the time like this on my phone, it doesn't break down the hour, but it's like what, an hour and 40. Hold up, 60 to 100 is 40. An hour and 40 to 50 minutes or something like that. But I almost choked on my spit. That means it's time for me to go, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time, and I can't wait to see your comments. And y'all have a good night. Bye.